Okay, this is part 2 of my little rant video I was making about something that you've heard about many times, and I just really got it. And when I was writing about it, it really hit me big, and that's just really experiencing the moment. So please watch the first part of that video, and it's really just talking about the bliss that we can experience in this moment, and how everything big or small that we're aiming for in the future is about that. And it might be about that, creating that for ourselves or for our loved ones, but ultimately when we're also trying to do something for other people or for our loved ones, it's because it creates bliss in ourselves to see our loved ones happy and to see our loved ones safe and to take care of people we love. You know, even if it's something bigger, like to do something on a more global scale or on a community scale, still ultimately it's about feeling good and feeling that state of bliss that comes from it. So it's all really the same thing. And bliss, um, that bliss feeling that you get, that's love. And that's what it is. It's when you have someone that you love, whether it's a family member or a romantic love, it's that same feeling. It's that blissful feeling that comes to you. So it's all really the same thing. I mean, people talk about it all the time, and when you allow yourself to experience that in the moment, that's when you create more situations that you become that are blissful. That's the law of attraction. So where I left off is I was like really into it. I mean, it's a really emotional thing because it's something that you hear all the time, and I hear it and I know it intellectually, but like I was just writing and it just really hit me how simple it is, because I let myself miss so many opportunities because you're so busy thinking about, well, things will be better if I have that X amount of dollars. You know, I've been in situations where I haven't had enough, even $1 to my name, so I could get something cheap to eat. I've been at rock bottom. And then I've also been in situations where I've had enough money to I've had enough money to be comfortable, where I wouldn't have to worry about if I wanted something or you know, how much something really costs. I mean, it wasn't like stinking rich, but actually I don't like that term. Because I think wealth is not a bad thing at all. I think it's a really great thing. I wasn't, you know, ridiculously wealthy, or wealthy at all, but I was comfortable. I didn't want for anything. So my happiness at both states weren't much different. Sure, I was stressed about money at one point, and I was not stressed about money at the other point. When I wasn't stressed about money, I was stressed about something else because I was waiting for that something. Then, you know, I was married, I was financially comfortable, and I was stressed because I didn't have my perfect career. So there's always something that we're either stressed, we're either sad about from the past because we're hanging on it from the past, or upset about it from the past, or that we're feeling anxious about in the future, instead of really enjoying what we have in the moment. And people who seem to have everything also, a lot of them feel that same way. So that comes to the next point I wanted to bring up, why I want to do the second part of this video. I basically wrote, you know, we're the ignorant ones. We're always chasing after some smoke that can't actually be grasped. Where kids, they really just play and enjoy everything that this moment has to offer. And then I wrote, always think that I will be happy when X, Y, or Z happens. And I said, here's the big secret. Life never comes together perfectly. It can come together beautifully. Life is an artwork. You know, we can manifest all these wonderful things, but it never comes together perfectly because we always have this idea, this human-based idea of what perfect is, and it's never going to be that. It's in this moment, it's divinely perfect, which is different, but in unless we really just start appreciating and living in the moment and playing and creating a reality and changing things we don't like as they come, but really just appreciating all that life has to give us, we're always going to want to change something. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. And it's beautiful that way, you know? What causes beauty is the imperfections. It's the little differences. It's the little surprises. Can you imagine if life was always one cookie cutter way and we didn't have any surprises? There wouldn't be any magic in it. It would lose everything that makes it life. So yeah, and then I was just writing, you know, enjoy the surprises. And one of my favorite things to do is drink champagne. Enjoy that glass of champagne. Enjoy that steak if that's what you like. Enjoy eating that cookie if, you know, that brings you joy. And then when you do get that, when you do manifest that wonderful tropical vacation, please remember to enjoy the moment. Enjoy whatever it is about that vacation that makes you happy. When you do manifest that $1 million, if that's what you're going for, appreciate it, enjoy all the little gifts that it's going to bring to you, all the benefits to your life that it's bringing to you, all the bliss it's bringing to you. A lot of times people think they want money, but when it comes, they don't really appreciate it because it's not really the money that they were after. Know what you really want and go for that. And I'm not saying not to want money, attract money, do it. It's your right to attract abundance and wealth. There is nothing wrong with it. In fact, I think it is a perfectly normal thing to want and to actively attract. But just be sure you know why you're doing it and be sure that you appreciate that moment when it comes. Because if you're doing it because you think it's going to, well, I don't know, people do it for the wrong reasons all the time. But for me, money means safety and the independence to do what I really want and do the things that I really love. That's what it means. And yes, the material things are fun and you should enjoy them, but a lot of times you just think you want them, and when they come into your life, you realize they don't bring that fulfillment that you want. Sometimes that thing you're really looking for is love, acceptance, or whatever. So pinpoint what it is you truly desire and make sure that when you manifest it, you appreciate every moment of it. You know, I've been very fortunate to travel the world, and I feel like I missed out on so many opportunities to really just be present and enjoy it. So yeah, enjoy whatever it is that makes you happy. From the little things to the big things, they're all the same, because that is what being on this earth is about. That's what being in this physical body is about. That's it. It's that simple. Okay. That's my rant. Thanks for listening.